Did you know that plants, according to Buddhist teachings, can influence the energy around us? This concept may seem surprising at first, especially if you're used to thinking of plants as mere decoration. But in Buddhism, plants are much more than that. They are seen as living, energetic entities that can directly affect the energy in our homes and spaces. And just as every object around us carries a unique vibration, plants too possess their own energetic qualities. Some of these plants, despite their beauty or popularity, might actually be blocking the flow of positive energy, preventing prosperity, well-being, and growth from entering your life. Buddhism teaches that everything around us, including living things, is interconnected through energy. Our surroundings are constantly influencing us, even in ways we can't always see. Think about it. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt heavy, like the air was thick with tension? Or maybe you've noticed that in certain spaces, no matter how hard you try, things seem to remain stagnant. Projects don't move forward, relationships feel strained, and opportunities seem to slip away. According to Buddhist wisdom, this is no coincidence. The energy in our surroundings plays a significant role in shaping our experiences, and plants are one of the many factors that contribute to this energy flow. Some plants naturally accumulate dense or heavy energy. When kept indoors, they can disrupt the balance of your home's energy field, creating an environment where negative vibes build up over time. This imbalance can manifest in various ways. Your financial situation might take a downturn, or perhaps you feel like your home lacks harmony and peace is hard to maintain. What many people don't realize is that while plants are often chosen for their aesthetic appeal, their energetic influence can be just as important, if not more so. Think about how much time we spend caring for our plants, watering them, and making sure they receive the right amount of sunlight. But do we ever stop to think about how they affect the energy of our home? If certain plants are bringing in negative or stagnant energy, that can translate into feeling stuck in life. It could be that opportunities for growth, whether personal or financial, are being blocked without you even realizing it. These plants, in essence, can create invisible barriers that prevent prosperity from flowing freely into your life. And it's not just about wealth, it's about the overall energy in your home and how that affects your mental clarity, emotional well-being, and relationships. What's really interesting is that Buddhist teachings suggest that the energy of plants can either amplify or neutralize the vibrations in your home. Just like some plants naturally cleanse the air, others purify the energy around them, absorbing negativity and helping to maintain a peaceful, harmonious environment. But on the flip side, there are plants that do the exact opposite. They retain negative energy, and rather than absorbing and neutralizing it, they radiate it back into the space. When this happens, the energy in your home becomes dense and stagnant, blocking your path to success and creating an environment that feels heavy and uninspiring. This isn't something we typically think about when decorating our homes. We usually pick plants because they're beautiful, trendy, or low maintenance. But what if the very plants you're taking care of are actually creating energetic blocks that stop new opportunities from flowing into your life? According to Buddhist teachings, it's crucial to be aware of the kinds of plants we bring into our homes and the impact they have not only on the way our space looks, but also on how it feels energetically. Many of these plants, while popular in modern decor, are believed to accumulate dense, stagnant energy. They might look lovely on a shelf or hanging by the window, but their presence could be the reason why certain aspects of your life feel like they're stuck. For example, you might be wondering why your career isn't progressing, why financial difficulties seem to keep coming up, or why there's tension at home. The energy of these plants could be contributing to that feeling of being held back. Buddhist philosophy invites us to consider the bigger picture, that everything, including plants, plays a role in shaping the energy of our surroundings. And when the energy in your home is off balance, it directly affects your ability to grow and thrive. Prosperity, in all its forms, is something that needs an open and harmonious environment to flourish. If the energy in your home is stagnant, it becomes much harder for new opportunities and positive experiences to come your way. This concept might be new to you, but once you begin to look at your home and the objects in it as part of an energetic ecosystem, it becomes easier to understand why certain areas of your life may feel blocked. Your home isn't just a place to live, it's an extension of your internal energy, and everything within it, including the plants, contributes to that energy field. The good news is that just as some plants block prosperity, others can enhance it, promoting growth, harmony, and well-being. In Buddhist teachings, energy flow is vital. When energy flows smoothly, life feels effortless, opportunities come your way, and harmony is maintained. But when that energy is blocked, everything feels much harder. This blockage might not always come from external factors like work or relationships. It could be the very plants in your space that are creating barriers without you realizing it. Now let's think about this more deeply. Have you ever noticed how certain spaces just feel off, even when they look perfectly fine? Maybe you've arranged your furniture, cleaned the room, and decorated it with care, but something still feels out of balance. It could be the plants in that room that are creating energetic obstacles. In Buddhist philosophy, the energy that surrounds us is constantly shifting, and it's up to us to create spaces that allow for a free, harmonious flow of this energy. If something is blocking that flow, like a plant that radiates negative energy, it's going to affect your entire life in ways you might not expect. Removing these plants is a simple yet powerful step toward renewing the energy in your home. Once these blocks are cleared, you'll notice that things start to shift. Opportunities might begin to appear more easily, and the general mood in your home may feel lighter and more peaceful. It's not just about getting rid of the plants that hold negative energy, though. You also want to replace them with plants that promote positive vibrations, like those that symbolize growth, prosperity, and harmony. Plants such as succulents or jade plants are wonderful examples of greenery that invite positive energy into your home and help create a space where you can thrive. This doesn't mean you should be afraid of plants or think that every plant has the potential to bring negative energy. It's simply about being mindful of the energy they hold and making intentional choices that support the life you want to create. Buddhist wisdom encourages us to look beyond the surface and pay attention to the subtle energy that exists all around us. By being conscious of the plants we bring into our homes, we can take an active role in shaping our environment in ways that promote harmony, abundance, and well-being. So next time you're decorating or adding a new plant to your collection, take a moment to consider the energy it brings. Ask yourself, is this plant enhancing the flow of positive energy, or is it blocking it? By making thoughtful decisions about the plants you keep, you'll create a space that not only looks beautiful, but also feels supportive, peaceful, and full of life. Now let's dive into how these plants affect not only your emotional state, but also your financial well-being. This is where things get really interesting. Often when we think about financial difficulties, we look for external causes, maybe an unexpected bill or a job that didn't pan out. But according to Buddhist teachings, financial challenges can sometimes be linked to the energy within your home. If certain plants are disrupting the energy flow, they could be creating unseen barriers that prevent prosperity from flowing into your life. Buddhist philosophy reminds us that prosperity isn't just about money. It's about abundance in all areas of life. This includes emotional harmony, good health, and fulfilling relationships. When the energy in your home is balanced, it creates an environment where these forms of prosperity can flourish. But if certain plants are blocking the flow of energy, you may notice that no matter how hard you try, certain areas of your life just don't seem to improve. These plants, though seemingly harmless, might be the very reason why you're feeling stuck. Think of your home's energy like a river. When the river flows smoothly, everything is in harmony and life progresses naturally. But when there's a blockage, the water builds up, stagnates, and eventually becomes a breeding ground for problems. In the same way, when plants that accumulate dense energy are kept indoors, they create a block that prevents the flow of prosperity and well-being. This is why Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of being mindful about the energy in your environment. It's not just about external factors. Sometimes the energy within your home is what's keeping you from achieving the success and happiness you desire. By paying attention to the plants you keep, you can create a space that supports your goals and invites abundance into your life. If you've ever felt like certain areas of your life are stuck, or maybe you've noticed that no matter how hard you try, prosperity just doesn't seem to flow the way it should, it might be time to take a closer look at your environment, especially the plants in your home. It's fascinating to think that something as simple as a plant, which we usually associate with beauty and nature, could be the root cause of stagnant energy in your space. But according to Buddhist teachings, this is more than just a possibility. It's a reality. Our homes are like ecosystems, and everything within them contributes to the overall energy flow. Just as a well-tended garden thrives and blossoms, so too does a space with balanced energy invite growth, harmony, and abundance. But when that balance is disrupted, everything feels out of sync. Have you ever had the experience of being in a room where things just didn't feel right? Perhaps the air felt heavy, or you found it difficult to focus. You might have chalked it up to stress or fatigue, but it's possible that the energy in the room was blocked. When it comes to stagnant energy, plants play a significant role. Certain plants, despite their outward beauty or popularity, can actually act as energy disruptors. These plants may accumulate heavy, dense energy, and when they're kept in your home, they prevent the natural flow of positivity. This can manifest in a number of ways. You may feel stuck in your career, notice recurring financial issues, or experience tension in your relationships. The energy around you becomes sluggish, and it's hard to move forward. You might feel like you're trying everything, working harder, staying positive, and doing all the right things. But still, nothing seems to change. That's where the importance of being aware of your space comes in. Buddhist wisdom teaches that everything is energy, and the energy of your home directly impacts your personal life. If you're feeling blocked or stuck in any area, whether it's financial, emotional, or even spiritual, the first place to look is your environment. Sometimes, the key to unlocking growth and abundance is as simple as making small changes to the energy flow in your home, starting with the plants you keep. Removing plants that accumulate negative energy is one of the first steps to breaking free from stagnation. Once these energy-blocking plants are gone, you'll likely notice a shift, not only in the way your home feels, but also in the way your life starts to open up. New opportunities may arise, relationships may improve, and that feeling of being stuck could finally start to lift. It's not magic, it's the natural result of aligning your environment with positive, flowing energy. Now, this isn't about getting rid of plants for the sake of it. It's about understanding the energy they bring into your home and being mindful of how that energy affects you. Some plants naturally emit vibrations that encourage growth and harmony, while others, unfortunately, do the opposite. The trick is to create a space that supports you by removing the plants that block prosperity and replacing them with those that invite positive energy and abundance. You might be wondering how plants can have such a profound impact on the energy of your space. After all, they're just plants, right? But in Buddhism, it's understood that everything is connected through energy. This isn't just a philosophical idea. It's something we can feel and experience in our everyday lives. Think about how the mood of a room can change based on who's in it, or how a place feels different after a good cleaning. In the same way, the plants in your home carry their own energetic frequencies, which can either uplift the space or weigh it down. Some plants, while beautiful or popular in decor, are known for accumulating heavy, stagnant energy. These plants act as barriers to the natural flow of prosperity and well-being. Instead of allowing positive energy to circulate freely, they trap it, making it harder for you to move forward in life. This trapped energy can manifest in ways that are hard to pinpoint at first. Maybe it feels like your projects never seem to progress, or your financial situation remains frustratingly static. Over time, these blocks add up, creating an environment where growth and abundance feel out of reach. What's truly fascinating is that these energetic blocks often go unnoticed. You might not even realize that the plants you've chosen for their beauty or ease of care are subtly influencing the way you feel and function in your home. It's only when you start to pay attention to the energy in your space that the pieces begin to fall into place. Buddhist teachings encourage us to be mindful of the energy we surround ourselves with, because that energy has a direct impact on our lives. If the energy is stagnant, so too will be the opportunities and growth that come your way. It's important to remember that this isn't about superstition or fear. The idea isn't that plants are bad or that they're out to get you. Rather, it's about finding balance and making intentional choices that align with the kind of life you want to create. Just as you would declutter your home to create a more peaceful environment, removing plants that block energy is about clearing the path for prosperity and positive experiences to flow freely into your life. Once you start paying attention to how certain plants make you feel, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts in the energy of your space. Of course, it's not always easy to spot these blocks right away. That's why it's helpful to consider how your environment affects you on a day-to-day basis. Do you feel energized and motivated when you're at home, or does your space leave you feeling drained and stuck? If you're noticing a lack of progress or recurring challenges in your life, it might be time to take a closer look at the plants in your space. Plants are living things, after all, and they have the power to either support or hinder the energy around them. Some plants, especially those that are popular in home decor, can accumulate dense, heavy energy over time. These plants may seem like harmless decorations, but their presence could be one of the reasons why certain areas of your life feel blocked. According to Buddhist teachings, these energy-blocking plants create an environment where opportunities struggle to take root. The energy becomes stagnant, and as a result, you might find yourself stuck in a cycle where progress feels difficult, if not impossible. When the energy of your home is blocked, it doesn't just affect your finances, it can impact every area of your life. Relationships may feel strained, your motivation might dwindle, and even your overall sense of well-being can take a hit. This is because the energy that surrounds you directly influences how you feel and function. In a space where energy flows freely, you're more likely to feel vibrant, creative, and open to new possibilities. But in a space where energy is blocked, everything feels like an uphill battle. That's why being mindful of the plants in your home is so important. By removing the ones that accumulate negative energy and replacing them with plants that support growth and harmony, you can transform your space into one that nurtures you and encourages prosperity to flow. And the best part, these changes don't have to be drastic. Simply removing a plant here or there, or rearranging your space to allow for better energy flow, can make a world of difference. It's easy to overlook the impact that plants can have on our lives. We tend to focus on their visual appeal or their ability to freshen up a room, but in doing so, we may forget that plants are living beings with their own energetic frequencies. Some of these frequencies are highly beneficial, helping to cleanse and uplift the energy of your home. Others, however, can create energetic barriers that prevent the natural flow of abundance. Buddhism teaches us to be conscious of the energy in our surroundings, recognizing that the external world is a reflection of our internal state. By bringing awareness to the plants we keep in our homes, we can start to make choices that align with the kind of life we want to cultivate. The energy in your space plays a vital role in your overall well-being. And when that energy is clear and harmonious, it becomes much easier to attract prosperity, peace, and happiness. This idea of energy flow might sound abstract at first, but it's something we all experience on some level. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt a shift in your mood? Or have you noticed that certain spaces feel more relaxing or energizing than others? This is the power of energy at work, and just as the mood of a room can be influenced by the people in it, it can also be shaped by the plants and objects that fill the space. When plants that accumulate negative energy are removed, the space becomes lighter, more open, and inviting. You might feel a renewed sense of clarity and motivation, and opportunities that once seemed elusive may start to flow your way. It's not that the plants themselves are inherently bad, it's just that their energy isn't aligned with the kind of prosperity and well-being you're trying to cultivate. By making conscious choices about the plants you keep, you can create an environment that supports your growth and allows positive energy to flourish. The idea is simple. When your environment is in harmony, so too are you. And when you're in harmony, life naturally flows in a way that feels more aligned, more abundant, and more peaceful. So, take a moment to reflect on the energy of your home. Are there areas where you feel stuck or blocked? If so, consider how the plants in your space might be contributing to that stagnation. With a few mindful changes, you can create a space that not only looks beautiful, but also radiates the kind of positive energy that supports your journey toward prosperity and well-being. When we think about the energy in our homes, it's easy to overlook how much our environment shapes our day-to-day experiences. We often focus on things like furniture arrangement or color schemes, but what's even more important is the flow of energy. In Buddhist teachings, this flow is essential for maintaining balance in life. Certain plants, as much as they can enhance the beauty of a space, may actually be preventing this energy from flowing freely. They can act like energetic filters, either absorbing negativity or amplifying it. Understanding the role plants play in this dynamic can be the key to creating a home that not only feels harmonious, but also invites prosperity and growth. What's fascinating is that some plants naturally absorb negative energy. These are the ones we often feel good around without even realizing why. They purify the space, making it feel lighter and more peaceful. Think about how calming it feels to be in nature, surrounded by trees and plants that seem to exude tranquility. On the other hand, there are certain plants that do the opposite. Instead of neutralizing the negative energy, they collect and radiate it back into the environment. This creates a dense, heavy atmosphere that can block the flow of prosperity and success. In such spaces, it's not uncommon to feel like no matter how much effort you put in, things just don't seem to move forward. It's important to realize that the energy of a home isn't static. It's constantly shifting and influenced by the objects, people, and living things within it. This is where plants play a particularly powerful role. Some plants are like energetic sponges, soaking up the bad vibes and making room for more positive energy to take its place. But then there are those plants that can amplify negative energy instead of neutralizing it, creating invisible barriers that make it difficult to attract new opportunities, whether that's in your career, relationships, or personal growth. Many of these energy-blocking plants are common in homes because they're attractive, easy to care for, or popular in decor. However, according to Buddhist teachings, their presence can do more harm than good when it comes to maintaining a harmonious space. These plants tend to accumulate dense vibrations, which can affect not only the energy of your home, but also your mood, productivity, and overall sense of well-being. Over time, this can lead to a cycle of stagnation where things don't seem to move forward and you're left feeling stuck in certain areas of your life. This is why it's so important to be mindful of the plants you keep in your home. By understanding their energetic impact, you can make intentional choices that support the kind of energy flow you want to cultivate. This doesn't mean you need to rid your home of all your plants or feel afraid of having certain ones around. Instead, it's about becoming aware of how different plants affect your space and making adjustments where needed to ensure that you're inviting the most positive, uplifting energy possible. Let's take a look at some of the plants that are said to block prosperity, according to Buddhist wisdom. These plants, while often admired for their beauty or resilience, may actually be contributing to the stagnation in your space. The first plant on this list is the golden pothos. Known for its trailing vines and ability to thrive in low-light conditions, the golden pothos is a favorite in many households. But despite its popularity, it's believed to retain dense energy. Instead of absorbing and neutralizing negative vibrations, it's spread throughout the environment. This can create a heavy, unproductive atmosphere, making it feel as though your efforts to prosper are going in circles without making any real progress. The energy of the golden pothos can make a home feel sluggish, affecting both mood and motivation. You may notice that projects are slow to take off, or that no matter how hard you work, new opportunities just don't seem to come your way. It's as if the energy in the space is stuck, preventing anything from moving forward. The plant's unruly growth, with vines that spread in all directions, also symbolizes chaos and disorganization in the energy field. This scattered energy can interfere with your ability to focus, leading to procrastination, indecision, and a sense of being trapped in a never-ending cycle of unresolved issues. If you have a golden pothos in your home and have been experiencing feelings of stagnation, it might be time to reconsider its placement. While it's a beautiful plant, keeping it indoors could be contributing to the blocked energy in your space. Instead, you might want to move it outside or replace it with plants that promote positive energy flow, such as succulents or jade plants. These types of plants are known for their ability to invite abundance and harmony, creating a more balanced environment that supports personal and financial growth. Another plant that is often found in homes but is considered problematic from an energetic perspective is the dumb cane. This plant is frequently avoided in homes with children or pets due to its toxicity, but its negative impact goes beyond physical danger. The dumb cane is believed to amplify dense vibrations, creating an atmosphere of tension and stress rather than harmony. Instead of absorbing negative energy, it seems to magnify it, making the environment more prone to conflicts and emotional discomfort. In Buddhism, the dumb cane is associated with aggressive energy that blocks the natural flow of prosperity. Its presence can cause small misunderstandings to escalate, leading to frequent arguments and a general sense of unease in the home. Over time, this energy can take a toll on your emotional well-being and financial situation, making it harder to overcome challenges or achieve success. If you find that there's more tension in your home than usual, or if you're facing repeated financial difficulties, the dumb cane might be contributing to that negative energy. Replacing the dumb cane with plants that have lighter, more welcoming vibrations, such as lavender or lucky bamboo, can help restore harmony and create an environment where new opportunities can flourish. These plants not only bring peace, but also encourage the flow of prosperity, making them excellent choices for anyone looking to improve the energy of their space. Another plant that can have a surprisingly negative impact is the cactus. Known for its resilience and ability to survive in harsh conditions, the cactus is often seen as a symbol of strength. However, when kept indoors, its energy can be more of a hindrance than a help. The cactus emits a defensive, aggressive vibration that creates a barrier, repelling both people and positive opportunities. Its sharp spines symbolize protection, but this energy can also lead to emotional isolation and communication difficulties within the home. Having a cactus indoors can make the atmosphere feel cold and uninviting, which can disrupt harmony among family members or housemates. The defensive energy of the cactus can also block the flow of prosperity by creating energetic barriers that prevent new opportunities from entering your life. Instead of fostering growth, it creates a stagnant environment where it feels like you're constantly battling against an invisible obstacle. If you love cacti but want to maintain a harmonious space, consider keeping them outdoors or placing them in areas where they won't interfere with the main flow of energy in your home. Softer, more welcoming plants can help to neutralize the aggressive energy of the cactus and create a more balanced environment that supports abundance and well-being. One plant that might come as a surprise on this list is the bonsai. Admired for its aesthetics and delicacy, the bonsai is a symbol of patience and careful cultivation. However, from an energetic standpoint, it also represents restricted growth and limited opportunities. The practice of cultivating a miniature tree symbolizes containment and limitation, which can be detrimental to those seeking expansion and prosperity in their lives. When kept indoors, the bonsai can cause the energy of the space to stagnate, making it harder to advance financially or personally. It's as if the energy of the bonsai reinforces the idea that growth will always be minimal and great achievements are difficult to attain. This can lead to feelings of frustration and dissatisfaction, where no matter how much effort you put in, it never seems to be enough to overcome challenges. If you want to attract prosperity and growth, consider keeping the bonsai in an outdoor space dedicated to contemplation, or replacing it with plants that symbolize abundance and expansion. This way, you can create an environment that encourages personal and financial development rather than limiting it. As you can see, plants can have a profound effect on the energy of your home. Some plants, despite their beauty, can block the flow of prosperity and create an environment where progress feels difficult. But by being mindful of the energy each plant brings, you can make small changes that lead to big improvements in the way your space feels and functions. Removing energy-blocking plants and replacing them with those that promote harmony, growth, and abundance can help you create a home that truly supports your goals and aspirations. When it comes to transforming the energy of your home, the choices you make regarding the plants you keep can have a profound impact on your overall sense of well-being, prosperity, and happiness. What's truly amazing is that once you become aware of the energy dynamics in your space, you can take intentional steps to not only clear out the stagnant, blocking energy, but also actively invite in the kind of positive, flowing energy that will support your personal and financial growth. This is where the real magic of energy alignment comes into play. By being mindful of the plants you choose, you can create a space that feels harmonious, uplifting, and abundant. The first step to creating this shift is to replace the plants that block prosperity with those that invite it. This might seem like a small, almost insignificant change, but Buddhist wisdom teaches us that even the smallest adjustments in our environment can lead to major shifts in the energy flow. When the energy in your home is clear and balanced, it becomes much easier to attract success, peace, and new opportunities. The simple act of choosing the right plants can set the stage for a complete transformation, not just in the way your space feels, but in how your life unfolds. One of the most powerful plants you can introduce into your home to encourage the flow of prosperity is lucky bamboo. This plant is highly regarded in various spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, for its ability to symbolize strength, flexibility, and growth. Lucky bamboo represents the harmonious balance between earth, water, and wood, which are key elements in creating positive energy flow. Its simple yet elegant appearance brings a calming presence to any space, and its natural ability to thrive in water connects it to the idea of fluidity and adaptability, qualities that are essential for attracting new opportunities and success. By keeping lucky bamboo in your home, you are not only bringing in a plant that looks beautiful, but also one that helps cleanse the space of any lingering negative energy. This plant works almost like an energy magnet, drawing in positive vibrations while clearing away the blocks that might have been holding you back. It's especially effective in areas where you want to boost prosperity and good fortune, such as near your entrance or in your living room. Placing lucky bamboo in these spaces allows it to act as a guardian of sorts, welcoming positive energy into your home while ensuring that it flows freely throughout the space. Another fantastic plant for attracting prosperity is the jade plant. Often referred to as the money plant, the jade plant has long been associated with wealth and good fortune. Its thick, rounded leaves resemble coins, which is why it's often seen as a symbol of financial success and abundance. According to Buddhist teachings, the energy of the jade plant promotes growth, not only in the literal sense, but also in the metaphorical sense, growth in wealth, opportunities, and personal development. The presence of this plant in your home creates a sense of stability and encourages steady progress in your financial and personal life. What makes the jade plant particularly effective is its grounding energy. While some plants, like cacti, can feel sharp and uninviting, the jade plant exudes a soft, welcoming energy that invites abundance while keeping you firmly rooted in reality. This balance is crucial for those seeking to grow their financial prosperity because it fosters a sense of practicality and consistency. Keeping a jade plant in your home, especially in areas associated with work, productivity, or finances, can help you maintain focus on your goals while opening the door to new possibilities for success. In addition to lucky bamboo and jade plants, succulents are another excellent choice for promoting positive energy flow in your home. Succulents are known for their resilience and ability to thrive in harsh conditions, making them a symbol of perseverance and strength. These qualities can be translated into the energy they bring into your space. Succulents encourage you to keep pushing forward, even in the face of challenges, and to remain steadfast in your pursuit of success. Their compact size and low-maintenance nature make them perfect for adding a touch of greenery to your home without requiring a lot of upkeep. And their energy works quietly but effectively to support prosperity and well-being. Succulents are also considered to be plants that purify the energy of a space, helping to absorb any lingering negativity that may have built up over time. Their ability to store water within their leaves symbolizes abundance and the idea of conserving energy and resources for when they are needed most. This is a powerful metaphor for prosperity. When you create a space where energy flows freely, you can attract wealth and opportunities that sustain you over the long term, just as succulents sustain themselves through periods of drought. By keeping succulents in your home, you create an energetic environment that supports steady, sustainable growth in all areas of your life. Beyond the specific plants you choose, it's also essential to think about the overall energy flow in your home. Even the most positive plants can only do so much if the space itself feels cluttered, blocked, or stagnant. This is where rethinking the organization of your space comes in. According to Buddhist teachings, energy flows best in environments that are open, light, and free from unnecessary clutter. If your home feels cramped or filled with objects that no longer serve a purpose, it might be time to declutter and create more room for positive energy to circulate. Start by focusing on the areas of your home that feel the most stagnant. Are there certain rooms where you spend time but never quite feel comfortable? Or perhaps there are spots where you've noticed that projects or ideas seem to get stuck. These are clues that the energy in those spaces might be blocked, and a good place to begin clearing things out. By removing unnecessary objects, organizing your belongings, and allowing natural light to enter the room, you can instantly create a more inviting environment for positive energy to flow. One of the simplest and most effective ways to keep the energy in your home fresh and vibrant is to let in natural light and fresh air. Opening windows, even for just a few minutes each day, allows stale energy to dissipate and invites new, vibrant energy to enter. This practice not only clears the space, but also helps to balance the energy of the plants in your home, ensuring that they are functioning at their highest potential to support prosperity and well-being. If you've already removed the plants that block prosperity and replaced them with those that encourage growth, it's important to remember that maintaining the energy of your home is an ongoing process. Energy, like everything else, is constantly shifting, and it requires regular attention to stay aligned with your goals. By incorporating small, consistent practices into your daily routine, such as tidying up, caring for your plants, and keeping your space organized, you create an environment that continually supports your growth and prosperity. The beauty of this approach is that it's not about making dramatic, sweeping changes. Instead, it's about creating a space that reflects your intentions and values, and then nurturing that space with care and mindfulness. When your home is in harmony, it becomes a true sanctuary, a place where you feel motivated, inspired, and at peace. And when you're in that state, it's much easier to attract the prosperity, success, and abundance that you're seeking. What's most exciting about this journey is that you're in control. By understanding the energy of your space and making intentional choices about the plants you keep, you're actively shaping your environment to support your highest potential. It's a powerful reminder that the energy we surround ourselves with plays a crucial role in determining the quality of our lives. And when that energy is aligned with our goals, the possibilities for growth and success are limitless. So, as you begin this process of transforming the energy of your home, remember that it's not just about the plants, it's about creating a space that feels good to you, where positive energy flows freely and where you feel supported in your journey toward prosperity. Each plant you choose, each corner you clear, and each moment you spend caring for your space brings you closer to the harmonious, abundant life that you deserve.